All right. Good afternoon, everyone. Kumusta po kayo? Magandang hapon po sa lahat. Let me just fix my screen here. Hold on. Okay, so let's go ahead and start. Again, good afternoon. This is Fritz, and I'm with Access Direct Visa and Travel Services. Now, we would like to thank you for this opportunity to present about studying and working in Canada. And then we also would like to congratulate you in advance because you are about to take the first step of achieving your Canadian dream. This afternoon, we are inviting you because we believe you're looking for an opportunity on how, or what are the ways, or what are the things that you need to do to be able to come to Canada, right? Now, there's a lot of ways actually to achieve it, to achieve your Canadian dream. And one of that is through the Study in Canada pathway. Now, this afternoon as well, we have invited our very special guest, our partner school representative, to share about, of course, the school, the programs that are being offered, as well as the requirements needed to get accepted. And we will definitely set a time for you guys to answer questions from you. So please prepare them. You may write them down on the chat box, and then I'll read those and of course answer them later on. Or if you're not too shy to ask questions directly, you can go ahead and unmute your mic and ask questions. All right, so I would like to ask your individual attention now as we call on Ms. May Lingao. She's the regional manager for the Philippines, Oceania, and the Middle East market of SAULT College. Hi, Ms. May.
Hi, good afternoon, Fritz. Good afternoon, everyone. Thank you for joining us this afternoon. How are you guys?
Great, great. We're excited to learn about SAULT College.
Yes, so let me share my screen so that we can proceed with the presentation. And like what Fritz said, please do type on the chat box, or you can unmute yourself later on after the presentation, so that we can answer your questions. So please do let me share my screen. I think I need to be a co-host.
You are already. You can actually.
Okay, let me try once again.
Okay, I activated you as co-host. You can try it again, please.
Okay, sure. I'll try it now. Thanks, Fritz. And thank you, everyone. Thank you for joining us this afternoon. So as I begin my presentation, I would like to you guys to type on the chat box your intake, or the intake that you are looking forward to enroll or to study in Canada. So we have 3 intakes, that is January, May, or September. Ibig sabihin po, yan po yung mga simula ng semester. So we just started our winter 2022, and then upcoming for May 2022, and September 2022, and January 2023. So you can choose from those 3 intakes. So you can put in the chat box what intake you are looking forward to take. Kailan po? Para at least we know how we can assist you as well. So once again, my name is May Lingao, and I'm handling Philippines, Oceania, and Middle East for Filipinos. And I'm representing SAULT College. We are in the province of Ontario. And Ontario is one of the Canada's largest province. And we have the largest economy in Canada with more than 38% GDP share. Also, we are known to home to almost half of total international students in Canada because of a lot of opportunities that Ontario has to offer. This is our main campus location. As you can see on this slide, the red button, that is Sault Ste. Marie. That is our main campus location. It's at the border of Michigan, US, and Sault Ste. Marie, Ontario, Canada. So as you can see also, we are at the north of Ontario. And coming from the Philippines, if you are here, you are taking 2 flights. So you will be taking 2 flights, Manila to Toronto and Toronto to Sault Ste. Marie. If you will be traveling by land from Toronto, that will be approximately 8 to 10 hour drive. Depende po sa bilis ng takbo. But for bus, that's usually 12-hour bus ride. This is an overview or an aerial view of Sault Ste. Marie. And this is how we pronounce our name, Sault Ste. Marie. It's a French word, means rapids, but don't worry, the community is English-speaking community. Sault Ste. Marie is known for work-life balance. And as you can see on this slide, we are a combination of a commercial area, but at the same time, a countryside. We are a small community, but we are one of the biggest city in the north of Ontario. We are also known as one of the only 6 Canadian communities designated as International Safe Community by World Health Organization. As mentioned earlier, we are at the border of US and Canada at this site. In fact, this is at the international border, which means that having international bridge on this side, moving forward, once you become a citizen, you can have an access to it if that's something that you are looking at. And also, Sault Ste. Marie, our main campus location, is known for the beautiful people, meaning they are warm, they are one of the friendliest people in the world. Kaya marami po talaga yung nagpupunta right now in Sault Ste. Marie. In terms of the COVID situation and the vaccination, Sault Ste. Marie is moving forward. And having said that, majority are now fully vaccinated. So let's move on about Sault College. As mentioned, we are located in Sault Ste. Marie, Ontario, and we are publicly funded. We began in 1965. It made us one of the strongest and oldest public college in Canada. So isa po kami sa matatagal na at strong na public college in Canada. It is important for you to take note that we are publicly funded college because of your PGWP, or what we call post-graduation work permit. It will allow you to be eligible for 1-year PGWP if you enroll for 1-year program, and 2 years or 3 years PGWP if you enroll for 2-year program. We are a mid-sized college. We have only around 4,500 registrants annually. And in terms of international students, we have 800 to 1,000 representing 42 countries, which means that we are diversified. Once you enroll with us, you'll get a real Canadian experience, and you'll find it amazing here at Sault College. These are the main industries in Sault Ste. Marie. We have the public sectors for business, healthcare, and education. We have gaming. We have a lot for engineering industry, steel manufacturing, logistics, forestry, renewable energy, and aviation. So all of these industries are directly connected with the programs that we are offering in Sault College. We were number 1 again. This was May 7, 2020. Number 1 again because we are either number 1 or number 2 for the past 8 consecutive years. This is in terms of student satisfaction category. And these are a lot of reasons why you will choose Sault College. Once again, our main campus is located in Sault Ste. Marie, but we also have downtown Toronto and Brampton campuses. We have strong employment support. We have consistent high ratings for employers, graduates, and students. We also have a scholarship up to 3,000 Canadian dollars for Filipinos. And we have placement and co-op for several of our programs. We have fast application process and more seats for international students. And Sault Ste. Marie is chosen for the Rural and Northern Immigration Pilot, or what we call RNIP. So probably you will be asking more about RNIP or this migration pathway option after you graduate. So please do connect with Fritz and his team, and he will give you more information. Just an overview, you need to study in Sault Ste. Marie, and we are the only public college in Sault Ste. Marie. It's important for your occupations and for your profession, at least you know those things, because we can help and assist you faster if we know those information. Good news, if this is your first time to hear about RNIP, may mga na-PR na po with this pathway. In fact, in 2020, October 1, 2020, the very first set or batch of RNIP recipients came from Sault Ste. Marie, and both of them studied in Sault College, Brilla and Alex. So kung ngayon nyo lang po ito narinig, at least good for you to understand that this is an active migration pathway option in the future. Of course, you need to apply for that, and that is an additional option with other migration pathway. But like what they said, more chances of winning, more opportunities that you can apply in the future. Also, we strongly support our students from airport pickup to pre-arrival leaders, student ambassadors. So we are welcoming you as well in at the airport. So it varies accordingly if you are going to Toronto and Brampton campuses, or if you are going to Sault Ste. Marie campus. We also assist for accommodation options. We also have outdoor activities, sports games. Currently, we are hoping that we will be moving to face-to-face already. In fact, last January 2022, we have several programs na face-to-face na po namin binuksan. There are several programs na online, but we are hoping in the coming months that it will be face-to-face as well. So kung ang goal niyo po talaga ay makarating ng Canada, dun kayo mag-aral, this is your best time to apply. Pakibilisan lang po because our September intake is already being filled up. Also, we have on-campus jobs and student residence if you are interested for those things. We have tutorial services, on-campus clinic, and academic counseling. And we also have part-time job fairs on campus. Recently, we also launched this program, Keep That Knee Safe. This is a student support program in partnership of our health insurance, GuardMe. They are giving 24/7 real-time support. So pag nag-a-adjust ka pa, bagong dating ka sa Canada, you want someone to talk to, this is something that you can look for. And of course, we can connect you with our Filipino community in Sault Ste. Marie. We have a lot of other services that we are offering, both academic and student services. So yun po yung nabanggit ko kanina. In fact, we have a specific department that is giving all of this assistance. We call this department Student Job Center. From your job search assistance, job postings, they're giving that information as well. If you want your interview to be smooth, or you want mock interviews, that can be done as well. Resume building, letter writing, that will be an option for you. And Sault College is giving those support. In terms of the community partners, we also have a lot of community partners. As you can see on this slide, we have a lot of community partners. And I want to give highlight for Sault Community Career Center. Sault Community Career Center is working hand in hand since 1992. 2 dekada na po na nakikipagtulungan sila with Sault College so that we can help newcomers to achieve their professional goals in the community. In terms of admission requirements, nasa ang sulok man po kayo ng Pilipinas or wherever you are in the world, you can apply with us. That's why Access Visa is there for you. Fritz and his team will definitely assist you in terms of your requirements and your LOA application. So kailangan nyo lang po clear scan documents, high school and college diploma and transcript, resume, updated resume, marriage certificate if applicable. IELTS is not a requirement for Filipinos. So as long as you're holding Philippine passport, no need for IELTS, no need for MOI or English as a medium of instruction. Also, please make sure that your passport are valid. In terms of fees and scholarship, we have your application fee waived in partnership with Fritz and his team. And also, we have scholarship that is available for you. So basically po, ang atin pong scholarship, this is partial. So for this, you can have your 2,000 Canadian dollars automatic scholarship for Filipinos. And that's applicable for May 2022, September 2022. So kaya kanina po tinatanong ko sa inyo, if you can type on the chat box, that will be best. Para alam po namin, tinitingnan nyo ba September 2022? Hahabol ba kayo sa May 2022? Wala na po yung May 2022. Unless talagang ngayon ready na lahat ng visa requirements mo. But if not, September 2022 is waiting for you. As early as now, our programs are being filled already. And then if you have IELTS, that is an additional 1,000 Canadian dollars scholarship. Overall band score of 6.5, no score below 6.0. General training or academic can be accepted. Sa mga takot pong mag-IELTS, wala pong pilitan. But then again, general training can be acceptable. Please do make sure that IELTS certificate should be submitted during the time of application to qualify for the scholarship. The scholarship is spread for 2 semesters for the first year only. Sabihin niyo po sa sarili niyo, first year only. Kasi i-divide po ito sa 2 semester. So if you got total of 3,000, that will be 1,500 for the first semester and another 1,500 Canadian dollars for the second semester. Kung gusto niyo po ng peso equivalent, you can multiply it by 40. So yung iba, minumultiply pa nila sa 42, 45 para sure na hindi magkukulang ang pera for enrollment. So kung imumultiply niyo po ito for 40, you will be getting a scholarship of approximately 120,000 pesos. Once again, we do not have IELTS, no PTE, no English test once you arrive the campus, and this applies for all programs in all our campuses. We also have payment plan for as low as 2,500 Canadian dollars for the initial payment. And then pagkatapos po ng 1 month, magbabayad kayo ng first semester full payment. So yung second semester po, pwede na sa Canada nyo na bayaran. Basta ang first semester, bayad while you are here in the Philippines or kung nasa ibang bansa po kayo, as long as wala pa kayo sa Canada, your initial payment or application. Susie in Korea's lower cost of living versus the main cities. And also, if you are looking for RNIP as your reference, please make sure that you will enroll in our main campus. If you do not have an interest for RNIP, so you can go for Toronto and Brampton campuses. I would like to share this. Makikita nyo rin po ito sa internet, but just to give emphasis, at least you guys can research more about this. Ito po ang average salary per year in Canada in different industries. Siyempre, depende pa din po yan sa inyong mga credentials kung magiging fit kayo dito sa mga trabaho na ito. But as a summary, for those programs that are directly connected with SAULT college programs, so yung mga ino-offer po natin, meron kayong programs na mapagpipilian. Ayan po, yung mga average salary per year. So yung mga mabibilis mag-compute dyan, nurse ako. Grabe, pag nurse ka pala, 79,000 times 40, 3.1 million pesos approximately for 1 year, which means you can have a potential of earning 263,000 pesos. Once again, this is not a guarantee amount. This is just based on average earnings per year. Pero malaki pa rin po. So, yun nga, kung makikita nyo dito, we have a lot of other programs and a lot of other profession or work that you can have. Pinakamababa dito, social work, which mean or mga social service workers, so yung mga nasa DSWD, social service worker kayo dito sa Pilipinas, this is your opportunity as well. Nasa accounting ka, finance, business, healthcare, computer, engineering, IT. So marami po yan. We have programs for you in SAULT College as well. Because we have more than 70 programs from healthcare to environment care, business service to community service. You'll find it amazing here at SAULT College. So please do let us know what specific program you are looking for or what specific industry you currently belong so that we can give you an immediate recommendation for your programs. So these are the popular programs for Filipinos. We have practical nursing, gerontology, civil, mechanical, electrical for engineering. Meron din po tayong natural environment, robotics, early childhood education, and global business management. So kung nandito yung program na gusto mo, i-type mo na kaagad sa chat box para malaman natin kung meron pa tayong seat. Kasi yung practical nursing po for September 2022, wala na. Ganyan po kabilis maubos ang seats natin. Kasi yung iba, ay, ang layo pa naman ng September, hindi pa ako mag-a-apply. Ay, baka mahuli na po kayo. Yun nga, wala na tayong program, wala na tayong seat for practical nursing. For the other programs, meron pa naman po, but we are first come, first serve basis. So apply as early as possible. So we have engineering, IT, early childhood, supply chain management. If you are in this industry, this is also big in Canada. Business, and we have bridging programs for nurses. Kanina, di ba, isa sa example natin, sila yung isa sa pinakamataas ang sweldo in Canada. So we have bridging programs for you to get your Canadian RN degree or para maging Canadian RN kayo. Madugo po yan, mahabang proseso, but doable. You just need to take your first step. So dalawa po yung bridging program namin for acute care and for PNP GCI. Sabihin mo, hindi naman ako nurse or hindi ako registered nurse. We have a lot of other healthcare programs. Healthcare administration, healthcare leadership Canadian context, health informatics, gerontology, personal and developmental support services, or what we call PDSS, OTPT, and PSW. So, mamimili lang po kayo kung ano yung mga programs na gusto ninyo. I would like to share one of the testimonial from one of our students. Sabi niya, studying at SAULT College gave me the opportunity to explore and hone my full potentials and the confidence I needed to face the world. So this came from Jenny Beth. She was healthcare admin graduate with distinction. Ibig sabihin po, nung nag-graduate po siya, honor student po siya. And one more from Carl, sabi niya, SAULT College gave me the boost to firmly set my first meaningful marks in Canada. It served as the perfect avenue towards a smooth transition to a new environment. The very approachable professors, practical learning delivery, helpful staff, culturally diverse student population, and amazing facilities are just a few of the reasons why I made the right choice with SAULT College. So ito po yung maganda na after graduation, natutuwa pa rin sila kay SAULT College. And they are even working together with us with helping our students, Filipino students, to grow and thrive in Canada. So once again, we have Toronto campus and Brampton campuses. And as I end my presentation, let me share a quick video for you. So this video will show you the college and it will show you also Sault Ste. Marie. Let me share my screen once again. So type lang po kayo dyan sa chat box kung ano po ang mga tanong ninyo so that we can answer your questions and we can give you program recommendations. Huwag po kayong mahihiya na magtanong. Libre po ang tanong para sa hapon na ito. So, ano po yan? Pwedeng-pwede po kayong magtanong so that we can answer your questions. Let me share my screen.
Here's your story, let's begin. The water's fine, come on, dive in. The future's here, it's right before your eyes. Step could be larger than life, bigger than the world, living out the hopes and dreams of every boy and every girl. You could fly higher than the sky, shine brighter than the stars. You could have all you ever wanted, shoot the moon and reach for Mars. You know you could. Yeah, and times are changing everywhere. Do we dream and do we dare? It's up to you, the door is open wide. Feel the rhythm of today, learn the part and join the play. The world is here, let's take it for a ride. You could be larger than life, bigger than the world, living out the hopes and dreams of every boy and every girl. You could fly higher than the sky, shine brighter than the stars. You could have all you ever wanted, shoot the moon and reach for Mars. You know you could. Larger, larger than, bigger, bigger than, living hopes and dreams. Every boy and girl, higher, higher than, brighter, brighter than, all you wanted and you know. You could be larger than life, bigger than the world, living out the hopes and dreams of every boy and every girl. You could fly higher than the sky, shine brighter than the stars. You could have all you ever wanted, shoot the moon and reach for Mars. You know you could. Larger, larger than, bigger, bigger than, all you wanted and you know. You could be larger than life, bigger than the world, living out the hopes and dreams of every boy and every girl. You could fly higher than the sky, shine brighter than the stars. You can have all you ever wanted. Larger, larger, bigger, bigger.
So that is the community. And this one is within the campus. So let me share my another video. So type lang po kayo dyan sa chat box ng mga question nyo pa para masasagot po natin yan lahat kapag natapos po ito. So this is the last part of my presentation and you can have your opportunity to ask questions afterwards. So kung naiisip nyo na po yung mga questions nyo right now, please do type on the chat box. So thank you for listening. And once again, we are Sioux College. We are looking forward to welcome you in our campuses. Thank you.
All right. Okay. Thank you so much, Ms. May. Thank you very much for that great presentation. It was very clear, very informative. But this time, we're giving the floor now to all of our guests who are attending. If you have questions, guys, if there's anything that you wanted to clarify or ask about programs, please do not hesitate to ask questions like what we mentioned earlier. Use the chat box if you're too shy to unmute your mic and ask questions directly. But you know what, Ms. May, we already got questions here, so let me read these for you, okay?
Sure, go ahead. Thanks, Fritz.
You're welcome. Ms. Lolet de Garcia, my office po ba kayo here in Cebu? Actually, Ms. Lolet, we are Cebu based. No, if you're from Cebu, if taga Cebu ka, no, you can visit our office. We are located here at the 9th floor of IT Park. I'm sorry, 9th floor of Mabuhay Tower, IT Park, Lahug, Cebu City. So you can let us know ahead of time if you wanted to like visit us and discuss your study program options with SAULT College. Okay. Another question from Sir John and Mara. Hi, good afternoon. Great presentation. Thank you. May I ask, what are the recommended programs for physicians in Toronto campus? Thank you.
Currently, if you're already a physician or actually this applies for all healthcare practitioner, we have only one program for you in our Toronto campus. That is Healthcare Leadership Canadian Context.
Okay,
Sa main campus po marami ang ating recommended programs. Thank you.
Okay, but in the sa main campus, Ms. May, so what are the programs for them, for physicians, if they opt to enroll at the main campus?
Actually, it will depend on their preference, kung ano yung pathway na gusto nila. Some of the physicians are still taking practical nursing if they want that pathway. So depende din kung ano yung specialization that they have. For some, they're taking OTPT. Yung iba, nagtitake sila ng healthcare administration. Gusto na nila ng nasa administrative or health informatics. Yung iba, depende din sa undergraduate. So kung ang undergrad mo, before ka naging physician is nurse ka din, it's also applicable for you yung mga bridging programs. So active pa din po ang license nyo as an RN. So those are options for our physicians. Thank you.
Okay, all right, so there you go, Sir John and Ma'am Mara. If you wanted Toronto, then you only have one program. If you choose the Toronto campus, so that's Healthcare Leadership in Canadian Context. Okay, so another question from Ms. Lolet, programs for industrial engineers. Do you have any recommendations for Ms. May?
Yeah, for that, you can take either civil engineering, mechanical engineering, or if you want postgraduate, we have also project management. We also have supply chain management. We also have what we call that, constructive engineering. So it depends kung alin yung hinahanap mo. Most of the programs that I mentioned, 1 year, pero yung civil engineering and mechanical engineering, 2 years each po yan.
Okay. All right, so that's it, Ms. Lolet. Most of the programs that are being mentioned by Ms. May are 1 year program. Ms. May, just a follow-up question for that specific question. Like, can they have this option like they do the 1+1 program?
Yes, they can have 1+1. That will be an option for them. However, we are only giving one LOA or one letter of acceptance. And then you can find it actually with your part, Fritz. Sa OCAS ninyo, pag in-apply nyo sila, nakikita na yung option for the second program. So that's
right.
Also what you can use in terms of the documents for your explanation with your study plan. So pwede nyo po yun magamit.
Okay, so probably some of you here are like, asking what's a 1+1. So 1+1, that means to say, we will be applying for a 1 year program muna, when we apply here in the Philippines. And then after that, after finishing your 1 year program in Canada, if you wanted to further your program or your study, to be able to get at least for another 2 year PGWP, if that's what you want, then you can do a 1+1. Meaning to say, after finishing the first year program in Canada, then you add another program. Okay, so if you are like targeting to get a 2 year PGWP, then we suggest that after finishing the first year program, wag muna po kayo ng PGWP. Add another 1 year program para at least ma-counted po yung first year ninyo sa Canada to get a 2 year PGWP. Right? Okay. Yeah, supply chain management, Ms. Lolet. Yes, we do have. Are you asking if there are any programs that are related to supply chain I think that was also mentioned by Ms. May earlier. Yes, we do. If you are into logistics, I believe that's the best program, right? Ms. May, supply chain.
Yes, and that is 1 year postgraduate.
Okay, all right. Okay, any other questions, guys? What about others? Maybe they're trying to ask, I mean, I'm contemplating on what questions to ask Ms. May. I have a quick question here because of
Sure.
course we do have this market now, like for our applicants who just graduated high school, like the old curriculum. Do we have programs for them at SAULT College?
Yes, however, we need to see your updated resume. You can sit down with us, with Fritz and his team, and I'm willing to sit down with you guys to assess. Kailangan lang po ng inyong updated resume. So please do make sure that you can have that ready once you book your consultation.
Okay, that's good.
Usually, yeah, just to give info, usually it goes for diploma in business or personal support worker. Or culinary management. Pero yun nga, nakadepende po sa inyong updated resume. Thank you.
Okay, all right, thank you. Programs for, okay, sorry, I think I read that already. Yes, Hedy. Hi, Fitz. I'm wondering, since this school is a public school, meaning they could offer PGWP. Yes, that's absolutely right, Hedy. They offer PGWP. So if you're taking a 2-year program, you are able to get another 2 to 3 years of PGWP. That means to say you're able to work full time after you graduate or after the 2-year program.
Hello.
Hi, Ms. Lee. How are you?
Hello,
Nice to see you.
Fritz. Nice to see you again. All right. So, I have a question. When it comes to courses. So, just like for example, I am graduated here in business, so related to business, and then I wanted to study in Canada related in healthcare. So, is it possible for me to approve for student visa, or ano kaya yung mga ano nun, yung mga disadvantages or advantages for this?
Ms. May, do you want to answer that?
Your first question is regarding the program, Muna.
Yeah.
So what is what is your current work?
Okay. So we are working in BPO.
Medyo nagbe-break po yung line. Hello?
So we are working in BPO. So but we've graduated in business.
Okay, yeah. So we have global business management as an option for you. That is 2-year postgraduate. So I believe that will be the best program opportunity for you for a postgraduate.
Okay. And then just to reiterate, when you graduated for 2 years course, you will be eligible for PGWP.
Yes, we are publicly funded college. You are eligible for that.
Right. And then another question, do you have like payment plans for students? Like you mentioned a while ago that there will be an initial payment of 2,500 for enrollment, right? Now,
Yes,
my
that's
question
correct.
is, what will be the payment plans that you are offering to students? Like, is there any like do we need to pay right away once we get to Canada, or is there any payment plans or installment plans that you're offering?
Yeah, so when we say payment plan, your tuition fee for 1 year or for your first year, for example, if you will be getting global business management, so 2 taon po yun. So the payment plan is for your first year. So for your first year, you can pay in 3 installments. So it's good that you were able to catch that earlier, that at first you will be paying 2,500 Canadian dollars. And then after 1 month, magbabayad po kayo ng remaining amount for your first semester. So approximately that is around 6,000 Canadian dollars, 6,000 to 6,500. It varies accordingly, depending kung ano na po yung madi-decide nyo na program. So for example nga, kung Global Business Management, nandun po sa ganung range. And then your second semester payment, that will be the one that you can pay once you are in Canada. So recap ko lang po, for example, nag-apply ka ng letter of acceptance or LOA, actually nakalagay po doon yung payment structure. So first, magbabayad ka muna ng 2,500 and then after 1 month, magbabayad ka ng 6,500 for example. So 2,500 plus 6,500, these are all in Canadian dollars po. So 2,500 plus 6,500, so that's 9,000. And then another 7,000. Tama ba? Yeah. Mga approximately 7,000 or 6,500 ulit once you are in Canada already. So those are all in Canadian dollars. You can multiply it by 40.
Okay. I just wanted to clear this up. For the tuition fee for business global business.
This is global management.
Oh yeah, business global management. Magkano yung yung approximate, the total tuition fee for that?
17,500 Canadian dollars approximately. That's why, yes, that's why I said earlier that you can have, so di ba po, so for example, 17,500. So mababawas po yung scholarship, 2,000. So this is for your first year. We are talking about first year only. So that's 15,500. Kaya pag nagbayad po kayo na, so 15,500 po, 15,500 Canadian dollars ang babayaran nyo para sa isang taon na tuition fee.
Okay.
Yun po ang total. So
That
kaya dinivide ko kanina na, dinivide ko po siya kanina na 2,500, tapos approximately 6,500, and then another approximate amount na 6,500 ulit.
So tuwing kailan siya kailangan bayaran? Like you said, we need 2,500 for enrollment, and then when we get to Canada after a month.
Hindi po. Habang nandito po kayo sa Pilipinas, magkakuha niyo po ng letter of acceptance, magbabayad po kayo. Ano po bang intake ang tinitingnan nyo para bigyan ko po kayo ng month approximately? Are you looking at September 2022 or January 2023?
We are still checking on that, but we might choose January 2023.
Okay. So for example po, January 2023. So pag January 2023 po, pwede na po kayo mag-apply as early as March or April 2022. Ganyan po siya kaaga. Or siguro kung sabihin nyo, sobrang aga naman, so pwede po na May 2022, for example. So pag nakuha nyo po ang LOA nyo for May 2022, magbabayad po kayo ng 2,500 Canadian dollars. And then after 1 month, which means June 2022, babayaran nyo po ang approximately 6,500 Canadian dollars. And then, dahil January 2023 po kayo mag-start, so nasa Canada na po kayo niyan, hopefully, visa approved. So yung second semester payment naman po, babayaran nyo siya ng January, February, March, April. Approximately mga April 2023.
Right. Okay, so meaning to say, pagdating mo pa doon, kasi pagdating mo pa doon, kasi dapat kapag nag-apply ka for January 2023, dapat nandun ka na before that, right?
Yes,
January
of course.
2023.
Opo,
And then,
Kaya po
And then-
importante na makapag-apply kayo ng maaga para po makapag-process kayo ng maaga for the visa. Fritz and his team will assist you on that.
So you will be waiting, and then afterwards, kapag nandun ka na, mga April 2023 pa yung next na bayad mo, right? Yung next na installment.
Yung last po,
Last na yon. So
for the
meaning to
first
say-
year. So magbabayad po ulit kayo
For
para sa second
example,
year.
For example, we have the 17,000 and then less the 2,500 and then less the one that we paid after a month, and then that is your total, right? Nababayaran for the second semester.
Yes, that's approximately that one. So you can think about it 256565. That's approximate amounts. Huwag po kayo mag-alala, nakalagay po yan sa letter of acceptance niyo, yung exact amount po.
All right. And then so after a year, syempre 2 years yung kinuha mo, the next payment would be the next your
1
second
month
year.
before the second year po. So
That will be
pag-
in January as well, January 2024. That is the second year, right? That will be your
possible
second
po,
year.
depende po yan sa intake. I think ang Global Business Management tuloy-tuloy eh. I need to double check on that if that's right away September 2023.
Okay.
Yeah. Thank
Okay.
you.
Okay.
So thank
All
you.
right. So yes. Ms. Kim, do you have any further questions?
Let me check first.
Okay.
Baka
All right. So
meron
while
pa.
you're thinking of what questions to ask, let me read another question here from Sir Ian. Hi, ma'am. I'm a nursing graduate way back 2008. I'm currently a distribution manager for 8 years now outside Philippines, and I'm planning to take supply management. Is that a ground for refusal if ganyan yung program niya?
Kaya mo na yan, Fritz.
Mm.
Visa refusal
Yes, so
agad
actually-
yung tanong niya. Pero for the college po, bibigyan po namin kayo ng supply chain management program.
Right. Kasi for the student visa program, of course, we will have to consider your education background and your work experience background. But so far, based on your experience, Sir Ian, since you've been working as a distribution manager for 8 years, so I believe we have to base it on your experience and a supply chain management. Since you're into a distribution company or something, then supply chain management is a good choice. That's a good program for you. And understand that supply chain management program with SAULT College is a 1-year our graduate certificate, right? It's me.
Yes, that's correct. 1 year postgraduate.
Postgrad, okay. All right, any other questions, guys? You're welcome.
Kaya yan, tiwala lang.
Okay, Sir John and Ma'am Mara, I think you're raising your hands. There's a hand icon on the screen, or is this a question that you? Okay, so question A: what if we didn't get our visa on time for September 2022? So what will happen daw po, Ms. May?
Unang-una po, ano po yung program nyo? So, yan po yung magiging basis natin. Because we do not have deferral if you do not have visa refusal. So, you can only get a deferral if you got a visa refusal. But of course, we all do not want that. So, para po maiwasan na hindi umabot, or I would say, sana umabot, positive only. Sabi nga dito, so bawal po ang I'm just giving you guys the reality. Also, that's always visa refusal or visa approval. But then again, mag-apply po ng sobrang aga. Kung September 2022, we are encouraging your visa application or on or before May 15, 2022. So with that, definitely abot ang visa mo for September 2022.
Okay, thank you. May I ask, what if lang po, hindi nga, sorry, I didn't get the answer, baka hindi ko lang narinig. if ever hindi po, good afternoon po pala, si Mara po ito. If ever nga po na hindi siya umabot, yung tuition fee po ba is applicable pa sa the next time na, for example, September yung goal namin. So kung hindi abot sa next na semester na yung start or next school year, tama po ba?
Depende po sa program. Yun po yung ano natin. Kasi if your program is face-to-face, definitely we will defer you. And yeah, that is applicable yung inyong tuition fee amount. Pero kung hindi po kayo face-to-face, for example, kung online class yan, automatic you will still begin your classes here.
Okay, so that means hindi naman masasayang yung tuition fee na nabayaran na if ever.
Yes po, hindi po. Actually, ano naman po yan, applicable po yan for the intake and the program. Ano po ba yung option nyo na program with those options that I gave earlier?
Actually, tinitingnan ko yung leadership, healthcare leadership program.
Toronto campus po.
Yes po, opo. And kung sakali sana, may isa pa akong tinitingnan, pero apparently hindi po pala siya available sa Toronto, yung informatics.
Yeah, opo. Main campus lang po yung health informatics.
Is that the same po with health information management, yung in health informatics?
It's medyo pareho pero medyo iba din po. So, mukhang ibang college po yung program. Wala po kaming health information.
I see.
Opo.
Okay, thank you.
Thank you.
Okay. Yeah, so we have a follow-up question here from Sir Ian. Is supply chain management open for September daw po? Do you
Yes
have
po.
open
Yes
path?
po.
Okay.
Yes.
All right. So by the way, guys, if you're targeting September 2022 intake, our target submission of the application should be on or before June. Okay, so at least we have enough time.
Yes, opo. Kasi last year, actually, IRCC gave a deadline, May 15, 2021, para sa September 2021. So that's why we are using that pattern for this year, that as early as May 15, 2022, or sabi nga ni Fritz, at least before June, maka-apply na po kayo ng visa. Thank you.
Ms. May, saan pong campus ano natin, supply chain? Which campus?
We have that in all campuses. We have that in Brampton, Toronto, and Sault Ste. Marie.
Okay, so if you are looking at the RNIP pathway, PR pathway, then I suggest that you go for the main campus. Okay?
Yeah, that's right. That's right.
All right. Some more questions, guys.
I do have another
Yes,
one.
go ahead and speak.
Yeah. So Miss May, you've mentioned kanina na there is a payment plan for tuition fee. Now, dinivide natin to into 3, right? Now, my question is, on the second school year, would that be the same? Like there will be, so we need to pay for the remaining full amount, right? For the second year.
Hindi naman po full amount, pero first semester po and second semester.
So we need to divide it into 2.
Yes po. Hindi nila eksaktong dinidivide by 2. So they have that certain amount for the first semester and another amount for the second semester. Hindi po siya yung eksakto
So
na
that will be based
50-50.
on computation.
Yeah, yes po.
Alright. Okay. Thank you.
Okay. Any other questions?
Eddie, do you have any question? What program are you looking for, or what intake?
Yes, Sir John, you have an additional question?
Ayun. Sorry. Yung meron akong question pala, pahaba lang. Meron kasi na akong student visa, pero hindi siya SW. Just in case lang, no, yung worry ko talaga, hindi ako umabot ng September. Can I use that? Pwede ba akong like mauna with using my S1 visa? Meron na kasi akong student visa, pero hindi siya yung student. Tama ba? Dalawang type, no? SW and S1.
Mhm.
Canada po ba yan?
So is that in
Yes.
Canada?
I have a Canada visa na, student visa ng Canada.
Anong school po yung na-approve kayo?
It's a short training, so it's sa UHN. So
Oh, but
right now,
that's
since
already, but you graduated. I mean, you accomplished that already, right? It's done. It's finished.
yeah, tapos na siya.
Okay. All right. So it doesn't matter. So if that's already so we should say it's already expired, right? So
Sa visa ko applicable. Pwede pa rin siya up to 2028, multiple entry.
but that's for short-term study, right? So that would be a different visa. So we won't be able to use that because the visa that we will be applying, say for example, if we will be applying for a 2-year program, so that'll be a different visa because it will be like for 2 years study permit talaga.
Oh, okay. So hindi ko rin siya magagamit. I have to wait palalaga dun sa aking visa for that course or program. Okay. Thank you.
You're welcome, Ms. Mara. Head is asking Ms. May if we do have hospitality courses.
We have one in postgraduate in Sault Ste. Marie campus. That's postgraduate in hospitality and tourism management. Also, for undergrad, ang medyo related is diploma in culinary management. So both of that are in our main campus.
Okay, all right. Any more questions, guys? Okay, so I understand that Ms. May mentioned about initial tuition fee deposit of 2,500, right? So just to briefly inform you that Access Direct Visa is also having this current offer, this promo that we have right now for 250,000 pesos. Okay, we call it 250K package. It's already inclusive of the initial tuition fee deposit. Actually, it's not only 2.5, like it's worth 3,000 CAD. So maybe you might be asking why 3,000 and 2.5 lang naman yung hinihingi ni Ms. May. So the logic here is the higher amount to pay, the higher the chances of approval. Okay, so that's the logic. So again, the 250K package that we're offering is inclusive of the initial tuition fee deposit worth 3,000 CAD. And included na din yung visa fee nyo, biometrics, medical, as well as a processing fee. Okay, so there. If you wanted to take advantage of that, so just let us know. Any other questions, guys? Ms. May, last question for me. Like for those students that we currently have who are about to like start for the main intake. So what setting are they going to use? Like, are they going to do face-to-face now or online?
We do not have an official update yet from the college. However, we are looking forward to have face-to-face delivery already. In fact, our winter 2022, we were prepared for the face-to-face delivery as well. Yun nga lang, Omicron happened. So kaya nag-shift ulit with online classes. So moving forward, we are still looking at face-to-face delivery. That's why we are encouraging a lot of students or all of the students to apply as soon as possible for their visa application so that they can catch up for that face-to-face delivery.
All right. So thank you so much, Ms. May. Is there anything else that you want to? Yeah, I think there's my pahabol na question from Hedy. Is this also possible if ever I pay the initial tuition fee for first term and I can pay the second term when I'm in Canada already? So that's possible.
Yes, that's right. That's what I discussed earlier with Queen Joanna May. That's exactly the details that you can follow approximately in terms of the program. Kasi almost lahat po ng programs namin is around 17,000 Canadian dollars per year. So kaya pwede nyo pong magamit yung diniscuss ko kanina na 256565 approximately. Thank you.
Okay. Okay then, so Miss May, I think let's wrap this up. Is there anything else, Miss May, that you wanted to add before we end the session?
Thank you so much, Fritz. Thank you everyone for joining us this afternoon. And we are looking forward to welcome you in Sioux College. So please do apply as soon as possible, whether you are looking at September 2022, January 2023, or May 2023, it's better for you to apply early. Once again, happy weekend.
All right, thank you guys. For those of you who are attending tonight, I know you're busy, but you took time to attend tonight and listen to this opportunity. We really appreciate it, and we hope that Access Direct Visa could be your partner in achieving your Canadian dream. Once again, thank you so much, and you have a great weekend. Bye-bye. God bless, Paul.
Thank you. Bye, everyone. Thank you.